Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Florida continues to deal with the aftermath of Hurricane Michael.
And the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations shocks the nation by stepping down.
Ryan Gosling blasts off into space. Jack will have the details in our entertainment update.
And Shelby has you covered with all the highlights from last night's district game versus O.D. Wyatt.
Those stories plus your daily announcements. I'm Grace White.
And I'm Lauren Goad, and NHSTV starts now.
Hurricane Michael made landfall Wednesday near Mexico Beach as monstrous Category 4 hurricane, annihilating homes with its 155-mile-per-hour winds. Mexico Beach has wiped out, said Brock Long, head of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. More than 1 million people are without power due to Michael, making for a catastrophic scene across Florida Panhandle. Florida Governor Rick Scott gave his perspective on the hurricane.
If you look at it, it's probably Mexico Beach, and it's like my grandkids. When they get finished playing with stuff, it's all over the place, and there's no order to it. And that's what that was like. You know, there's a lot of just stuff everywhere. This Coast Guard was evacuating. They evacuated all day, and they were still evacuating today. They did 10 last night, which is they did at night. The difference between this and like Irma and Matthew is that those happen at night, so you could start working as soon as in the morning. So what these rescue groups did last night was remarkable because they had down power lines. They had, it's very woody out there. It's a lot of forest out there. There's a lot of trees down. You still see a lot of trees down. But what they said is even just from morning till when I got there, there's been a lot of stuff cleaned up.
From everyone here at NHSTV, our hearts go out to those affected by this disaster.
UN Ambassador Nikki Haley announced her resignation from the position this past Tuesday to the surprise of President Trump and the rest of the GOP. President Trump praised her work, saying she's done a fantastic job and we've done a fantastic job together. Haley stated that her time as the UN ambassador has been an honor of a lifetime. President Trump had this to say about her resignation.
At the end of the year, Nikki will be leaving, and we'll be in constant touch. I know that whenever you have any ideas, you're going to call me because you know all the players.
The truth is, I want to make sure that this administration, the president, has the strongest person to fight. It was a blessing to go into the UN with body armor every day and defend America, and I'll always do that. I'll never truly step aside from fighting for our country, but I will tell you that I think it's time.
The German Club will be celebrating Oktoberfest on Wednesday, October 17th during Invest. They're meeting in the German classroom in the PAC, and there will be Oktoberfest hearts, songs, dances, pretzel relays, a robot beer contest, and more. You won't want to miss it.
If you consider yourself to be a problem solver, a leader, or a critical thinker, Destination Imagination might be the thing for you. Destination Imagination is a competition that's designed to build confidence, develop creativity and communication skills through project-based challenges and teamwork. If you're interested in joining, you can sign up in room 2305. The first meeting will be held on Monday, October 15th during Invest.
Student Council is selling their packs of socks for Socktober. Each pack is $12 each, and proceeds go toward providing children in developing countries with clean water. In return for each pack sold, a pair of socks will be provided for someone in need in our local community.
Another big district game for our football team last night, huh, Shelby?
Definitely. We have so many highlights we can't even fit them all on the show, but let's check out some. It It was an amazing night for the Texans, who had won 3 times coming into last night's game. Texan quarterback Austin Ahmad threw 4 touchdowns by halftime, including a pair to Quentin Lee. He also hit Antonio Reese on a slant that was 57 yards, his longest pass of the night. The Texans racked up 459 yards of total offense, with 197 coming on the ground. They were quick to establish the running game with senior All-State running back Demarius Hosey, as he rushed for 155 yards and 3 scores on 19 carries. Northwest defense played effectively as well. They limited Wyatt to just 7 yards rushing and forced 4 turnovers, all interceptions. Your Texans defeated O.D. Wyatt by a score of 73-33. The Texans have won 4 straight games and outscored their opponents by a margin of 98-54. With the win, the Texans improved 5-2 overall and 3-0 in District 5A Division II, placing them first in the district. In other sports, the Texans swim team had a pretty solid meet on Tuesday, with many of our swimmers getting personal bests. Congratulations to Chayton Schluter and Emma Webster for being chosen as the Texan swimmers of the meet. They have another meet tomorrow morning at 9, where they will compete against schools like Keller Central and Fossil Ridge. We know this team doesn't get much recognition, so if you can, wish our swimmers good luck. The tennis has playoffs versus Chisholm Trail at Eaton on Monday, October 15th. It starts at 4. So let's go loud, let's be proud and loud with cheering on our tennis team on their road to the regional tournament. The cross-country team had their district meet and would come back district champs. Joseph Thomas finished in 1st place, Carson Hughes in 2nd, Jacob Webster in 10th place, Javier Riviera in 12th, Robert Norton in 13th, and Jaden York finished in 16th. For our Lady Texans, Paige O'Connor finished in 4th, Allie O'Connor in 8th, and Ashley Terrian in 10th place. Congratulations to all of our star-studded athletes for working hard and making your school proud. Well, Texans, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you on Monday, where I'll update you on the weekend as well as games yet to come. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Shelby. And when it comes to entertainment, Jack has us covered. What do you have, Jack?
American Music Awards were held in Los Angeles Tuesday night, with Taylor Swift taking away the Best Artist of the Year. She also took home awards for Best Concert Tour, Favorite Female Artist, and Favorite Albums. Other winners include Camila Cabello and Post Malone. Yesterday marks the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 7 mission. During the Apollo 7 mission, Wally Schreier, Don Alise, and Walter Cunningham launched into space without any major hitches and spent a total of 11 days testing things and chilling out in space. So with the progress that Apollo 7 made, the Apollo 11 mission was made possible. And speaking of Apollo 11, the First Man movie just came out last night, starring British actress Claire Foy, previously known for her big show The Crown on Netflix, and the beautiful Ryan Gosling, who needs no introduction. The movie already has a 90% rating on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics. With Ryan Gosling playing Neil Armstrong, this movie enables us to look into the life of an astronaut and to never forget the space mission to the moon. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Prepare them for the fact you might not ever come home.
Why?
Do you think you're coming back?
We have serious problems. We've got this under control.
You're a bunch of boys. You don't have anything under control.
Please let the light that shines on me shine on the one I love.
First Man, Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween, and Bad Times at the El Royale open tonight in theaters. That's all I have for entertainment today, folks. Have a great weekend at the movies.
That's all we have for you today, Texans. Thanks for watching NHSTV.
We'll see you back on Monday. Have a great weekend, Texans.